Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today, as you can see, Thursday 8th of April, a great day today because we'll be getting news on the newer Nokia devices to be launched later today, the new G series and the X series. And at the same time, the Nokia 8.1 has received the Android 11 build. Now, a lot of you have been asking about this build on this device, so I made this a short video to share with you what I have found so far. So probably you can look into this before deciding to update your device. Now, a few things to be mentioned about the Nokia 8.1. It is about 2 years old at the moment. So this is the final Android update it's going to get. So Android 11 is the final major Android for Nokia 8.1. It will be getting security updates along the way for an additional 1 year. So for those of you who have not get your Android 11, do not worry. You'll be receiving it by the mid of April actually. So I'm thankful that Malaysia has been included in part of the first phase. This is something which is quite rare. So being part of the first phase countries to receive the Android 11 is something great. So you get to test the device much sooner. Now, having said that, this device has been one of the devices I recommend because mainly I feel that this is the best package that you can get from HMD Global. It has a brilliant display, brilliant build quality, a brilliant sensor over the back, and also a brilliant battery life. Now, the only major issues that I had with the Nokia 8.1 was the issues with the charging port as well as the battery. So the charging port has some issues with the charging itself. Sometimes it doesn't register charging, sometimes the battery doesn't charge itself, and there was random battery drain. So this is gladly to be acknowledged by HMD Global and Nokia Care. They do provide an additional 6 months warranty for this issue. So a one-time replacement is allowed for the USB charging port as well as the battery. So that's what I did, and I have been happy ever since. But I do notice that the fast charging of the Nokia 8.1 is nowhere similar to the other HMD devices. It's still slower and takes about roughly 2 hours to fully charge the device. And I believe this is something to do with the Nokia's decision to use the Snapdragon 700 series processor. So probably something to do with the thermal imaging where the rapid charging might cause the device to get too hot. So in order to do that, they instead slow down the rapid charging process. So that is the only drawback of this device, but even that is an acceptable 2 hours of charging. Now, having said that, this is running Android 11, so let me show you. You can see here, here it also is running the March security update. So no major cosmetic issues. You can see this is stock Android. There are no new apps because I simply do a hard reset after all major Android updates. So I do recommend this in order to save yourself from the potential app instability or crashing. So do a hard reset, do a backup first for your device, and then do a hard reset and probably reinstall the apps one by one so that you know if there's any app instability caused by the update itself. So this is after me using the device for about roughly about 5 hours now after receiving Android 11. I have not noticed any major app crashes. I did not notice any major battery drain itself. So it was about 90%, roughly about 90% about 12 noon. So it did a major update about 1.5 GB over the background. It updated some apps on the back, and it's about 70% at about 5:30 after playing with the device for some time. So as you can see, the device launches fast. The apps launches equally the same speed, if not better than it was in Android 10. I don't see any app crashing unlike it was with the Nokia 8.3. So the Nokia 8.3, while to be the first device to get the Android 11 update, that build was not stable. They had to eventually release a newer build to improve this issue with this instability that it has. So I don't see that issue with the Nokia 8.1 so far. So it does launches the apps well. The apps does not crash, and I think it's a pretty stable update except for one issue that I noticed. So if this is a deal breaker for you, you might want to wait updating this device. I am not sure if this is something widespread, but this is what I noticed so far. So some of the image that I took was not saved. So instead I just get these black images here. So I'm not sure whether this is an isolated issue or this is an issue elsewhere. So I'm just going to talk a bit about this. So as you can see, the camera layout is the same. There are no new additional features, which is a sad thing with all HMD Global devices where they don't get meaningful updates. They only get security update and major Android updates on time, but no new added features, although the hardware supports it. So no new features on the camera department. I'm not sure whether the camera output itself, the algorithm has changed or not. I'm going to share some images later that I'm going to take and probably do a proper comparison later on to see whether there's any improvement in the algorithm. But for now, this is one issue that I have noticed where the camera does not save the images taken, so just a black screen here. So it doesn't happen all the while. As you can see, some of the images get registered and some does not. So I'm not sure if it's an isolated issue or anyone else is experiencing this, but if you are, do let HMD Global or Nokia Care notify. So that is all my quick update on the Android 11 update for Nokia 8.1. I hope this has been helpful to you. I'm going to share some images taken with this camera in a while, and after that probably do a proper camera comparison again to see if any new additional inputs to the already good algorithm on Nokia 8.1. So till then, do take care of yourself. I'll see you in the next video.